Well, I think any kind of Hall of Fame is pretty good. That means well, either you deserve it or you did something that they think that you deserved it. So, you know, I had fun there. It was, you know, Portland's a great baseball city. Much like it's kind of like a small Boston. You know, when it comes right down to it, with just the fans being fanatics about the Sea Dogs. I mean, you really can't go anywhere in that town, whether it's to eat or to, you know, have a drink or whatever at a bar. You know, everybody's wearing Portland, you know, swag, you know, the Sea Dogs and everything. They got you know, an awesome logo. I think just the fans, you know, and knowledge. You know, you don't go to very many minor league, you know, places, and you know, I didn't play in a lot, but I played enough to know that, you know, that place was pretty special. You know, with the sellouts and, you know, that stadium, and I know that they've made it a little bit different since I've been there. Probably a little bit more pitcher friendly than whenever I played there, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool to go to just to go to a game there. And of course, you know, in the minor leagues, you keep charts and stuff like that, and from the stands on the days when you're not pitching. So, you know, I kind of got to sit amongst them, and the Sea Dog biscuits are pretty good. Well, I think that's where everybody's prospects are at. You know, AA is kind of like the prospect league, at least when I was coming up. I think there's a few teams now that are using AAA as that as well, but you know, when I was coming up, that's where all the prospects were. You know, the guys that, you know, and there's so many guys now that I play against in the big leagues that I played against in the Eastern League. You know, and I think AAA was kind of reserved for, you know, guys that had already had a year or two good seasons in AA and they were in AAA. You know, these were the guys that were, most of them were between, you know, 19 or 20 and 23. You know, guys that they were looking to get to the big leagues in a couple of years. No, I do. I remember all of them being there. Him and Dombrowski, and I think Al Avila was there. And you know, it was pretty cool. You know, it was kind of like I had such a good half of a season in High A that year that I was like, it was almost like being called up. You know, it was like there was some fanfare and stuff like that, just with me coming up to the Northeast, and I think they were waiting for the weather to get right and everything like that. So, and I think I remember us winning the game, and that was pretty good. They were pretty honest with me throughout the whole thing. You know, just with my pitch count and stuff, and they you know, they took really good care of me even that year. You know, when I had the great year. You know, it wasn't a surprise. You know, it wasn't like some deal where they weren't honest with me. They just kept doing the same thing. They told me, hey, this is how it is. And you know, my manager came up to me and told me, he goes, hey, you're getting your pitch count, and that's it. You know, so get as many outs as you can. And then I think I'm trying to remember who came in and finished the game. I can't even remember now. But I also remember that Al Avila was there for that game. It was in Binghamton, and I basically got called up after that start. Man, thanks for all the support. You know, I still get support from those guys. You know, I see them up here in New England. You know, I think Portland definitely, that the Sea Dogs actually, they expand past just the Portland area. So, you know, I mean, I still see people, hey, I saw you play in Portland, or, you know, when we're in New York, you know, there's people that work in New York and live in Portland, and they're like, hey, you know, we loved you when you were with the Sea Dogs and everything like that. And obviously a different affiliate than it was whenever I was there, but, you know, now I'm with the team that they're affiliated with.